Elijah Taylor's going to score a touchdown. Yeah. Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. I'm Cade Quebec here with Major LaRue, Bo Neal, and Zach Boot, bringing you this matchup between the Industrial Cobras and the Schneider Comanches. Elijah Taylor with the kickoff return there just a second ago with about a 20-yard return, but looks like number five, Easton LaRue, with a good run over to the left.
Number 5, Easton
That
LaRue.
was a great keeper by
On the
Easton
keeper.
LaRue. It was a read option to Elijah Taylor.
Number 3, Chase Malinowski runs him out of bounds for a Cobra first down.
Gaining about 15 yards on that play. Yeah, good job by Easton following his read and getting a good gain over there to the left to start this Cobra offense. So good to see a good thing out of these young freshmen. Got a trip set over here to the right. Taylor to the left of LaRue. Ball snap, quick throw to the third receiver.
Easton snap to number 10, Ashton Mater for about a 6-yard gain.
Yep.
Tackle made by number 5, Landon Christensen. And number 10, Jace
Wes.
Cottle.
Hand me those headphones. Those
Second
beats.
down.
I wonder what they're hearing because
That's what I'm someone checking.
it's loud and they're not even talking.
Trips over here to the right.
Oh. Here's why.
Do you remember how he turned
We're not connected.
the mic?
Comanches after a minimal gain.
So going to bring up 3rd and 5, so not much of a gain there. Two back set here for the Cobras. Taylor to the right of LaRue.
Send number 4, Bryson Sykes, into motion.
Ball snapped. Keeper by LaRue. Throws to Mater. Gets the first down and a little extra, it looks like. So converting on this 3rd down. Good catch by Mater. And then good throw by Easton LaRue there.
Yeah, two quick passing plays and less than 4 attempts for the Cobras. You don't see that in very much in younger teams.
No, not at all. Definitely the Cobras are taking advantage of LaRue's arm, him being a baseball player and everything. So good to see him throwing the ball a little bit early in this game, getting some confidence built.
Most
So.
definitely.
But we can remember the last time they were at home, anytime they got near the red zone, they'd like to feed their running backs, Alan Pineda and Elijah Taylor, and they ate. They ate.
Yes, they did. So definitely something we're going to be looking for as they get inch closer and closer to the end zone here.
Quick
There would
pass
be
to number
another-
9.
Caden Aaron, but it is going to come up incomplete. Another pass on 1st and 10 for the Cobras. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now. A little behind him. Just great play for the Comanche quarterback.
Yeah, now it's just time for the Cobras to regroup a little bit, slow down. I know they've been kind of running a little hurry up here, so good to see them huddle up, regroup, and move on to this next play.
Agreed.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cobras. Have is that 2 sniffer backs to the right.
That is indeed true.
gonna be
Quarterback
a-
sweep to the right.
He's going to follow his blockers, lower shoulder, get out of bounds.
4 yards down the field, so going to bring up 3rd and 6.
About the same situation they were in just a few plays ago, and see if they can capitalize again on a, I'd say, 3rd and manageable for them.
Yeah, definitely. This is 2 down territory in a freshman game, so definitely gonna see, just try and get something here and then convert on either the 4th down or now if you can get a good block or two.
For sure.
Especially being this far into your own territory. I don't see why not try to get a few extra yards on this play and go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, shift by the Comanches.
They're gonna
Cute
run that.
quarterback sweep to LaRue on the left. Gets the edge. Big hit on one of the Comanches there. LaRue laying the wood a little bit, trying to get a couple extra yards there on the end.
That reminds me.
Don't get too fully.
Yeah, great run by Easton there, making sure he gets the third down and laying a hit on the end. So good run by that young guy.
I love my support.
You should. Good to see the Cobras kind of settling down a little bit, getting into huddle, not rushing so much, making sure everybody knows what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, the first couple of first 5 or 6 plays, they were going hurry up. Got a little ahead of themselves, slowed it down, and as you see, it worked out for them. Brings up 1st and 10 near the goal line.
Yeah, LaRue keeping it around this right side. Gonna throw to no, that's number 4, Bryson Sykes. But batted down by a Comanche defender. Looked like a little kind of a boot play there.
Definitely.
And Sykes came open on the drag route and just couldn't complete it. So
I couldn't see it's number 82 on the outside. He ran a slant from the outside. He was giving his quarterback the signal to throw it. He had that opening for a little bit. It's just would be a hard throw across body to make.
Yeah, definitely. So gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Double set here. Taylor to the left of LaRue. LaRue's gonna drop back, hit Taylor on the left there for a touchdown.
That kid is fast.
Yeah, he is.
That was a lot of passing from the Cobras that whole drive.
Yeah.
Maybe about 4 or 5 running plays, if that, to about 7 to 8
many,
passing
if not
plays.
more. Yeah. So
I mean, that just shows why Ben in the past. I mean, he scored on it. I mean, he must
Exactly.
be doing something good.
That is Coach Jackson's offense right there. That is well shown.
flag, that's going to be Mason Hunt, isn't it? Lining up to kick a field goal.
That's something you don't see in freshman football every day, and he drills
Well,
it.
you see that in
Straight down the
industrial
pipe.
Cobra football.
Good job, Mason Hunt. So after that first Cobra drive on offense, your score reads 7-0. We'll be back after a short commercial break. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Little miscue there. Our tablet operator over here wanted to mute us.
You get to hear beautiful.
Got Boop on the mic now. So, start of the second quarter, your score reads 7-0 Cobras. Shiner Comanche's driving a little bit here on the Cobra defense, but we're starting to see them buff up a little bit and start making some tackles. So, that's a good thing to see out of this Cobra defense.
Yeah, that's all you can do against Shiner. The hard-nosed football. Run it up your throat, and that's all you can do. You got to hit hard and finish plays.
Yeah, definitely. And it's an experience. You don't play teams like Shiner all the time, so it's good to see these freshmen getting a game like that early in their football careers here at Industrial High.
Veer out to the left. He's gonna hand it off to number 6, and he's gonna pummel his way for about a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Easton LaRue and number 62. Caesar Avalos on the tackle there. Number 68, Morgan Mater coming in for Bernardo Garcia, number 75. Comanche's on the short 2nd down here, 2nd and 1. Quarterback keeper on the QB sneak. Still running down close to the 5-yard line. Going to get to the 2, it looks like.
Looks like there was about 4 or 5 Cobras in on that tackle.
Yeah, brought down by Mason Hunt and Aiden Fitzgerald. So good to see the rally, but you'd like to see the Cobras tackle him about 10 yards further back on that one. So not just keep pushing him further to the end zone. Under center to the quarterback sneak again. And he's going to punch it in for a Comanche touchdown. Looks like they're probably lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Most teams I know don't have a kicker for their freshman team.
Yeah, not many.
We're lucky enough to have one, though.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough to have one in every single level we have.
Yeah, no kidding. Between
8th grade.
Mason Hunt, Bryce Warren, and Trevin Koenig, we got a couple of kickers who can boot it through the uprights. That's a huge plus for us.
We got one in 8th grade too. Koenig's younger brother.
Old Zane.
Zane Koenig. So other than 7th grade, we got a kicker through all levels.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback sneak once again. Gonna get in for the 2-point conversion. Your score reads Cobras 7, Comanches 8 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. We'll come back after a short commercial break. You're watching Cobra football on the Cobra Sports Network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. As the Shiner Comanches are leading 8-7 right now, with about 7.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. So the Industrial Cobras are set to receive the football.
Yeah, Elijah Taylor and Bryce Sykes back deep to receive here. Picked up by Elijah Taylor.
He's going to run outside, try to use his speed. He has one man to
beat, but gets shoved out of bounds around the 35. And we saw a lot of good things out of this freshman offense on their last drive. Seeing Easton LaRue throw the ball a little bit, as well as Elijah Taylor running the ball well. So we'll see what they can come up with here to try and take the lead back from the Comanches.
That's the thing about Easton LaRue, too.
The power from that arm. There's no telling what they could do.
Yeah, under center in the double sniffer set, number 11, Aiden Fitzgerald on the toss play to the right. Gains a yard. Gonna bring up 2nd and 9.
And they're going a little slow tempo, not like they did last that last drive. They went fast tempo for a while until they got to that goal line. Curious to see what kind of tempo.
Yeah, making sure to huddle up.
Got that double.
Get everything figured out.
Got that double sniffer out to the left, and they're gonna hand the ball again to Aiden Fitzgerald as he's gonna truck his way for about 3 yards.
Gonna bring up 3rd and 5. A good run there by Aiden Fitzgerald. Was met early in the hole, but kept his feet running and got an extra 3 yards on the end of that play. So good to see him run the ball hard there.
So far, of what we've seen with this freshman offense, 3rd and 5 is pretty manageable for them.
Yeah, definitely. And
they like to run it outside, and that's what has been working for them. So curious to see what they do here.
Yep, trips right, set Fitzgerald to the right of LaRue. LaRue going to roll out to the right. Throws to Mater, but falls a little short. Going to bring up 4th and 5.
Yeah, and he had pressure coming right away.
He had to get the ball.
He had to get the ball out quick to not end up losing much yardage on that play. And another good key from that drive is Aiden Fitzgerald switching out with Elijah Taylor, keeping fresh legs in at all times is definitely beneficial.
Yep. Elijah Taylor to the right of LaRue now. LaRue backing up, looking like he's probably going to punt here.
Yeah.
Good punt.
Hope for a Cobra roll, and it's going to roll, but not the way that was intended.
Yeah, gonna roll right around the 21-yard line. So Comanches will take over 1st and 10 from the 21. Good to see a couple of these running backs getting some work, though. Like we said, Aiden Fitzgerald rolling in and Elijah Taylor. And we know Alan Pineda from the last time we were at home rolls in. So be interesting to see how the Cobras manage their running backs with those fresh legs today.
Most definitely. I'd like to go back to that punt. It was a it was a long punt for Easton LaRue, but it was a quick punt too. Had to get the punt out real quick because that pressure was coming. Pressure was coming in real quick.
Motion from the outside receiver. Gonna line up as a slot back. Toss left here. Gets some blockers, but brought down by Bryce Sykes. Flag thrown late on the play.
I think we might get a holding call here.
And on that tackle, there's a flag on the play.
holding on the Comanches there. So good break for the Cobras. Gonna make it 1st and 15. Napoleon.
First and 15 here for the Comanches. Yep. Toss out to the left side of the Comanches there. Met in the hole by Alan Pineda.
Quincy Jones, number
Good tackle
7
there
on
by
the
that
carry,
guy.
brought down by number 7 for the Cobras, Alan Pineda.
Like we said, with Shiner, you have to play hard-nosed football, and that right there was hard-nosed football. He met them hard and dropped them.
Second down.
Good job by Alan Pineda, scraping from that linebacker spot. Comanche's slowing it down as well, making sure to huddle up. Wanting to run out some of this clock from what it looks like. Keep that high-powered Cobra offense off the field. Under center. Veer play over to the left. Quarterback keeper gets about 7 yards.
Malinowski keeps it around the left side, brought down by number 12, Gael Garcia.
Aiden Fitzgerald, as well as number 12, Gael Garcia, met on the sideline there. So gonna bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Big stop here for the Cobras to give them a chance to get good field position and possibly convert that into a score.
It might be going into the QB sneak.
Yeah, it's been successful for him so far. You called it right there, Zach. That quarterback sneak pushes past the 1st down and still churning. So yeah, about a 6-yard gain there. That's Shiner's MO.
Malinowski on the keeper.
3rd and 2. We're gonna run the quarterback sneak and make you stop it. So
Yeah. Shiner is a forward play.
4 down per 10 type team. They play
1st down, Shiner.
every single play.
Because they're good with just getting 2, 3, 4 yards every play.
If you get 3 yards every play, you get a 1st down every single time. That's exactly how they play. Yeah.
Screen pass out to number 7 for the Comanches. Met by
Number
Elijah
7,
Taylor.
Quincy Jones on the reception, met by number 3, Elijah Taylor.
Interesting play there for the Comanches. We hadn't seen that one yet. Looked like a play action screen out to this right side. Caught the Cobra defense a little off guard there.
2nd and 4.
Second and 4 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Toss to the left. Gets the 1st
Number
down.
4,
Little extra.
Callan, the ball carrier,
About 10 yards there total.
brought down by number 7,
1st and 10.
Alan Pineda, and number 6, Landon Torres.
He's going to be a big part of stopping this Comanche offense.
1st down, Shiner.
Playing linebacker today. Reverse play by the Comanches. And he gets the edge going around the left side. Alan Pineda pushing him out of bounds. Great
Number
job
4,
running that play
Callan
down.
on the reverse, driven out of
Fooled the Cobra
bounds
defense a little bit there.
by number 7, Alan
That
Pineda.
reverse play. It's going to bring up 1st and 10, or 1st and goal with 1:30 left. Like to see the Cobras make a stand here, but Comanches are driving pretty easily here.
1st and goal.
Toss out to the left side. And he's going to punch that.
Reggie Jones, number 7, takes it in for the Shiner score.
Comanche's living on the tosses, reverses, and dives up the middle with that QB sneak. So interesting turn of events here. Going for the 2-point conversion again.
Malowski takes it in for the 2-point conversion.
Convert 2-point. Your score with 1:09 remaining in the second quarter reads Comanche 16, Cobras 7. You're watching freshman football on the Cobras Sports Network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. I'm Kate Quebeca here with Bo Neal and Zach Boop, and you're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. With 1:09 left in the second quarter, your score reads Cobras 7, Comanches 16.
See what this Cobra offense can do here. You know, I mean, can't let the 2 scores hurt them. You know, just come out and keep playing good football, smart football. No need to get ahead of themselves. Don't get down on themselves either.
Yep. Mason Hunt returning the ball out to the 38, looks like. So not a bad place to start. Definitely going to have to use some clock management here. Having all 3 timeouts and plenty of time on the clock. You'd like to see the Cobras punch in a score here.
For sure. And I have a feeling they'll want to use Easton LaRue's arm a little bit here.
Definitely.
I agree. Another thing about our freshman team having a kicker is if we can just get in the field goal range, we got points.
Yeah, Mason Hunt's got the leg and the accuracy to punch one in, so if need be, he's prepared to kick a field goal.
Hand off to Bryce Sykes. He's met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Comanches.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be called for a 1-yard loss. Not something you wanted to see on the first play.
We got a timeout here by the Cobras.
Yeah, timeout. Timeout called. Wanting to regroup a little bit after that last play. So we'll bring you back after a short commercial. Freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. Welcome back, Cobra fans. With 58 seconds left in the second quarter, Cobra's taking over on offense. 2nd and 11.
Bringing number 10, Ashton Mater, into.
Rollout by Easton LaRue. Throws to number 4, Bryce Sykes. Gets slung down after about an 8-yard gain. 9-yard gain. So good play there by Easton LaRue hitting that out route.
It looks like they're going to call another timeout maybe.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Bryce Sykes get out of bounds there so that way it wouldn't have to burn a timeout. But just some things you got to learn as a young football player with clock management and different game situations. So I'm sure they're talking about. I can already see Coach Corey Carney sitting down there and talking about getting out of bounds when this clock starts rolling down. So hopefully these Cobras take it to heart and ends up with a score here.
For sure, for sure.
Easton LaRue taking his team back out as they're getting lined up. Looks like it's going to be trips to the right. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here. 49 seconds left on the clock.
You know, with only having one timeout of theirs remaining, I would assume they'd like to keep it in there as much as possible. And that's going to be caught by number 10, Ashton Mater, for a first down.
Yep, clock stops with the first down, but still want to get them on the ball and get a play called.
And you can see Coach Jackson, he's pushing his play. He's wanting everyone to see it.
Exactly. Getting lined up quick. Ball snapped. Easton LaRue throws the ball to stop the clock. Incomplete pass out to the right. Looks like the target was Bryce Sykes there, but good job by Easton LaRue not accepting the sack and throwing the ball for an incomplete pass to stop this clock.
Kind of looked like Easton LaRue got thrown a little after the play there.
Giving Coach Dylan Jackson some time to come up with a play here. Looks like a double sniffer set here for the Cobras. Easton LaRue under center.
They've gone to that formation several times now, and I mean, it's just not something I'd expect to see out of them. But
looks like we got a boot.
Roll out by Easton LaRue.
He
throws
slings
down
it.
the field.
Caught.
Batted away at the last second from number 9, Caden Aaron. Great ball thrown by Easton LaRue to the corner route on that right side. Just couldn't complete it there at the end.
That's a great play by that Comanche cornerback.
Definitely. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 with a little under 30 seconds left. You need the Cobras to convert on 3rd down here because we're not quite into field goal range. So definitely want to see them get at least one more first down here. Give Mason a chance.
Yes.
Lining up. Easton LaRue throws out to number. Is that 8? Or number 6, Landon Torres. Sorry.
Jersey was bunched up a little bit. It looked like an 8.
Yeah, I know. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. I think there's no doubt in anyone's mind that the Cobras are going to go for it here, especially with only 25 seconds left and being past midfield. No way they don't go for this here.
For sure.
Double set here for the Cobras. LaRue takes a snap, throws out to number 9, Caden Aaron. Gets a good block from his outside receiver, but gets leveled after about a 3-yard gain. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Comanches will take over at their own 43.
I would have liked to see him keep it towards the boundary there. It looked like more open grass out that way towards the Shiner sideline. But, I mean, that's just something he can learn and develop on as he grows more into football, you know, early on into his high school career. That's just nitpicking. That's something he can work on. That's, I mean, not a super big deal.
Yeah, just having some better vision, taking advantage of that open gap out there to the right and possibly getting that first down and keeping that Cobra drive alive. The Cobra defense will come out with 18 seconds left. Your score reads Comanches 16, Cobras 7. The end of the second quarter. Comanches with a coming out in that slot T with the single receiver out here to the right.
Oh,
Quarterback drops back for a screen.
Pass falls incomplete, it looks like.
So it looks like the Comanches are going to let the clock roll out. So at the end of this second quarter, your score reads Comanches 16, Cobras 7. Back after a little while, after a commercial break, you're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. I'm here with a couple of our contestants from our first annual corn dog eating contest. We're going to start with Bo Neal. Bo, what was your opinion on the corn dog eating contest yesterday?
Man, Cade, I was pretty confident going into it. I mean, I was like, it's just some little corn dogs. I mean, I should be able to manhandle those things. I mean, I crush double meats, triple meats all the time from Whataburger. And I'm like, I sit down and I see these things, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of food sitting there. And then they tell us 3 minutes. I was like, oh, all right, let's get it started. So I take that first bite of that corn dog, and I'm like, woo! I'm in for it because I took that half bite of corn dog, then I started drinking water, and I was like, I just got to start biting them and then swallowing them whole because I couldn't keep up with old Cole Powell back here. He was putting them down.
I know, and you were old Craig Nairn's pick. He called you the Dark Horse, gave you your nickname, so I mean.
I let him down. But, hey, you live and you learn.
Yeah, there you go. Zach, what was your opinion on it?
Bro, I'm just like Bo. I came in super confident. I was like, you know me, I'm a big boy. I can eat. But, like, I took that bite. I was like, uh-oh. This is going to be a problem. And then, by the time I finished 2, Cole Powell was on, 5.
Yep.
I don't know what your strategy was, Cole, but good job, man.
It's far superior. Now to hear from our champion, the favorite, Cole Powell. Cole, what was your strategy going into this corn dog eating contest?
Strategy-wise, I was just thinking, take a big bite, get water in with it, make it nice and soft, swallow it as
corn dog eating contest championship. So, congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching Freshman Football on the Cobra Sports Network. I'm Cade Quebeca here with Bo Neal and Zach Boot. At the start of the second half, your score reads Comanche 16, Cobras 7. Pooch kick.
Oh, it's my bad, Cade.
No, you're good. You're good.
For the Comanches.
Yeah, brought down by number 12, Gael Garcia. Comanches will start their drive 1st and 10 on the 35 there.
Now we get to see what adjustments this Cobra defense made.
Yeah, but had halftime to talk about it, and they've experienced the Shiner Shock, is what it's commonly named as, is the Shiner Shock. So we'll see. We'll see how they adjust.
I totally agree with that name.
Met immediately at the line on that quarterback veer for about a 1-yard gain. So good to see the Cobras immediately stopping that first play back out.
Yeah, that's a real confidence booster.
Veer is a big play in the Shiner playbook. One of very few plays they have in the playbook, and they are very heavily reliant on it. And good to see that the Cobra defense was able to sniff one out down for a minimal gain there.
Got a toss
Toss
to the
out
right
to the right.
here.
met by number 2, Mason Hunt, and a host of other Cobras for once again met at the line of scrimmage. So those adjustments that these Cobras have figured out at halftime really coming to fruition here, bringing up 3rd and 9 for the Comanches. First time we've really seen the Cobras stop that Comanche offense so far in this game, so good to see.
Brings up a 3rd and long. I mean, this is definitely if they get a stop here, this would be a great momentum shift in the game to start off the second half.
This is where you might see some crazy stuff by the Comanches.
Yep. Looks like a pass.
Number 12 was in the backfield in his face. That's number
Gael Garcia putting some pressure on the quarterback and throws incomplete over here to the right. Target being number 5 of the Comanches. But bringing up 4th and 9. So definitely a punt situation here. Cobras are going to get the ball back with probably pretty good field position and a chance to bring this game a little closer.
We got Bryce Sykes back to return.
Heck of a defensive drive to start off the second half. I mean, gained 1 yard in the whole thing. Can't ask too much more of them.
Definitely.
If number 4, Bryce Sykes, gets some space, he's gone. That kid's fast.
That he is.
Oh, it's
blocked punt
by number 7, Alan Pineda.
Number 7 of the Comanches running back, being chased down by a bunch of Cobras, but there's a flag.
Peel back block.
Got a peel back and brought down behind the line of scrimmage anyway, so it doesn't look like it's going to matter. Your Cobras are going to start with some great field position there.
Awesome play by not only the running back, but I also believe he is the outside linebacker for the team. He's just kind of a utility player that's a big name all over the field.
Definitely.
Alan Pineda, that's a kid to watch during these upcoming years. He's going to be a good part of the future for the Cobras.
Absolutely. So Cobra's going to take over at the 32-yard line of the Comanches. 1st and 10, and I think with the ball in the hands of Easton LaRue in this offense here, we might see a Cobra touchdown at the end of this bad boy.
Especially with all the momentum they just got after that block punt and with the defensive stop.
Absolutely. Going back to that double sniffer set that we started to see.
With Elijah Taylor, number 3, to the left of 5, Easton LaRue. Counterplay, it looked like.
Yep. Elijah Taylor goes forward for about a 4-yard gain, so good run on 1st down, bringing in manageable field position. So good job by the Cobra offense there.
Brought down by number 57. Second down.
Got Aiden Fitzgerald, number 11, off to the right of Easton LaRue.
Back in that double sniffer formation.
Gonna hand it off to Fitzgerald.
He's met
pretty quick in the backfield. Looks for about a 2-yard, 3-yard loss there. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. I don't know if y'all can hear through the YouTube channel, but in our mics up here in the press box, we can hear these JV cheerleaders getting pretty peppy and trying to get this crowd involved in this game. They're doing a great job.
I mean, man, for only 3 of them, they're pretty dang loud.
That they are. Single sniffer with 2 receivers over here to the left. Easton LaRue drops back to pass. Avoids a sack.
Caught.
Completes it to number 2, Mason Hunt, who gets the 1st down. Had a way to convert on a 3rd down there. Or on a 2nd down, getting all 10 yards and bringing you that much closer to the end zone.
Great throw there by Easton LaRue, letting Mason Hunt catch that in stride and go get as many yards as he can get and that pick up the Cobra 1st down.
Yeah, and huge plus for Easton LaRue there. It looked like he was thrown out of a sack there, so very athletic play by that young guy.
Looks like we got trips to the left here.
Aiden Fitzgerald to the right of LaRue.
I think we may see Easton's arm here.
Quick slant to Cade Nairn, but it falls incomplete.
Throwing a little behind him. It could have been more out in front, but, I mean, not horrible. I like that they're starting to put more confidence into Easton's arm in this game because I think it is something that can beat this Shiner defense.
Absolutely. We've seen them throw the ball almost as much as they've run it so far. So good to see a lot of confidence in your quarterback early in this game.
This is Easton's first year playing quarterback, isn't it?
I do believe so.
I believe he was a running back for Cooper Francis's team last year. So very good. Good to see him. Flag on the play.
Holding on the Cobras, I do believe.
But getting back to Easton, every day at practice, I see that kid working hard.
Absolutely. He's definitely developing into a young leader for that freshman class. And that's good to see out of the guy who's your quarterback. You want that guy being your leader and setting the example for the rest of your team.
For sure. I mean, really, I didn't know much about this freshman class when they were coming in two-a-days, but after watching them for several weeks now, they look like they have some pretty decent talent in that class, some hidden talent, if I may say, that I'm excited to see grow and prosper here in the next coming years.
I agree.
Definitely going to be exciting to watch. Give us something to come back and see after me and Zach graduate this year.
Yes, sir.
Trip set out to the right there. Fitzgerald to the right of LaRue.
About first or second and 20. That looks like. Yeah.
Number 11 from the Comanches heading over. Slant route to number 6. Oh.
Fumbled, but I think he fell back on it.
He fell back on it.
He was down.
Yeah, they're gonna call him down, I believe.
Are they not?
Torres on the reception initially.
But there was a fumble on the play, and Shiner has recovered.
And they have the Shiner Comanches recovering that fumble, so
I think that's questionable right there.
I think it is too. Torres had it on the ground and got up and left it, and the Shiner Comanche jumped on top of it. So interesting turn of events there.
Minutes left in this third quarter. Your score reads 7 covers,
16 Comanches.
That's a tackle by number 11, Aiden Fitzgerald.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 2.
They're bringing in Easton LaRue for number 9, Caden Aaron.
It looks like Easton's probably going in to play that outside linebacker spot. Try to prevent some of these tosses from breaking.
That's also a thing about Easton. On defense, he is also a monster.
Yeah, quarterback sneak up the middle. About a 3-yard gain. Going to convert and get the first down.
That's a play that's successful for Shiner on every level of football they play. That QB.
For first down.
Anything in short, you're going to see quarterback sneak at least 90% of the time.
Comanche's coming out. Single receiver to the left. Veer play to the left. Met in the backfield.
They're shutting down that veer play now. They know it's coming, so they're ready for it. And holding them to minimal gains the past few times they've ran it, which I really like to see.
Yeah, tackle there by Morgan Mater and Easton LaRue. Great job by those guys coming up and filling a hole quick. Make sure to stick around after this freshman game. We have our own JV Cobras playing the Goliad Tigers right after this freshman game concludes, so make sure you stick around. We have plenty of action happening.
Yes, we do.
Toss play to the left. Met by...
It looked like number 11, Fitzgerald, ran him out of bounds.
Yeah, Fitzgerald was there to finish it, but it looks like I think it was Easton, number 5, Easton LaRue. Gonna bring up 3rd and 9. Another favorable down and distance here for the Cobras. If they can hold it to 4th and, let's say 3 or better.
I think we're going to be looking at that play-action boot.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. Throwing it.
He
But
just
Bryce
threw it
Sykes doing a great job in coverage there, forcing that receiver to the sidelines. Almost looked like he was going to make a play on the pick there, but just couldn't get to it in time. But that's going to bring up 4th and 9.
I'd assume they bring their punter out to give it back to the Cobras.
So once again, another great stop by the Cobra defense.
I like the change after halftime. I mean, they're looking like I'm not in the most respectful way. They look like a completely different team. Their defense is looking more polished up. They know it's coming. They know what to expect, and they know how to stop it now.
Yes, and I think that comes with experience. Fake punt here.
Block. That looked like a block in the back to me.
Bryce Sykes going to push him out of bounds, but they're going to convert on that 4th down. Interesting fake punt play there. Just a little running back sweep around the right side. Got the edge and converted on the 1st down. Going to bring up 1st and 10 on the Cobras' 39-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting that fake punt right there.
Absolutely not.
Especially on their side of the 50.
Yeah, so risky play call by the Comanches, but it worked out for them. So
big risk, big reward.
That is very true. Quarterback under center. Toss out to the left again. Easton LaRue going to hold him up a little bit. Running back's going to turn forward for about 6 yards. Tackled by number 12, Gael Garcia. Got about a minute left in this 3rd quarter.
That's one thing about this Comanche offense is when they have the ball, they're going to take some time off the clock.
They sure do. If we had a time of possession chart going, it'd definitely be in favor of the Comanches. They are holding on to the ball for a long time.
You see that clock running. They're in no hurry to get this ball snapped.
No, they are not.
2-back set here for the Comanches, something we hadn't seen yet.
A shotgun formation, that's definitely not something in the Shiner playbook that you'd expect to see a lot.
Sweep out to the right. Got a bunch of lead blockers. Met by number 66, 11, and number 3. Number 3, Elijah Taylor. Number 11, Aiden Fitzgerald. Number 66, Leon Dean on the tackle there.
Leon Dean, that's a newer name. That's one we don't get to hear a lot, but I like experiencing the new names.
Yeah, but Leon is a starter both ways, I believe.
Yeah, as well an offensive lineman as well as a defensive lineman. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score reads Cobras 7, Comanches 16.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. Shiner Comanches 1st and 10 from the 25 at the start of the 4th quarter. Your score reads Shiner 16, Cobra 7.
Malinowski on the keeper. Second down.
Gonna bring up 2nd and 5 here for the Comanches. Quarterback sneak once again. Gonna get about
Malinowski on the
5
keeper.
yards and convert on the first down. So that play seems to be consistent for him, and they're not trying to wait for him
back to
Fourth quarter? No.
Looks like
It is. It says
we're
third.
bringing in an extra lineman in for number 9, Caden Aaron. Got a
single receiver out to the left
Receiver
over
out to
here.
the left.
Quarterback sneak once again. That's 3 times in a row. Shiner putting a lot of faith in the quarterback to get as many yards as possible. About a 2-yard gain there, so going to bring up 2nd and 8 inside the 15.
It's time for the Cobra defense to bow up here. With the Shiner Comanches approaching the end zone, that you don't want them to take a 2-score lead or a 3-score lead. You want them to shut them down here to where you can keep it within keep the game within your hands and try to come back and win this thing.
Yeah, great job by Easton LaRue forcing that to bounce there. Number 6, Landon Torres, as well as number 7, Alan Pineda on the tackle there. Great job. Looked like a tackle for a loss there, a loss of 1 yard. So going to bring up 3rd and 9. Great play by the Cobra defense there. As we've talked, I know we've talked about this before, but Shiner on 3rd down, you've got to expect a 2-down stop. So they've got to stop him here on 3rd down as well as on 4th down.
For sure.
Single receiver out to the right.
I think you expect to
QB
see
sneak.
a lead or
No,
veer here.
fumble.
And
Oh.
tackled immediately by, who is that? Number 66,
66.
Leon Dean. Like we said, he's a big contributor on both offense and defensive lines. So great job by that young man seeing that fumble and getting after the quarterback quick. Tackled for about a 4-yard loss there. Going to bring up 4th and 13, which is a pretty favorable matchup for the Cobras here.
That's a defensive lineman's dream right there, seeing the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
No kidding. Brings flashbacks to old Dylan Rearick catching the ball on a pick to give us a chance in the Shiner game a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Comanche's going to call a timeout here. With 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter, your score reads Shiner 16, Cobras 7. You're watching freshman football on the Cobras Sports Network.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
So welcome back, Cobra fans. Just giving you a look into what's happening the rest of this week. After this freshman game, we have the JV Cobras going against the Goliad JV. Tomorrow night, we have at 4:30 volleyball in Hallettsville. And at 7:30, your varsity Cobras take on the Goliad Tigers in Goliad. On Saturday, cross country is in Sealy. And as well as your youth football is taking on Edna here at home. So make sure to show up and support your Cobras throughout the rest of this week.
Looks like we got a turnover on downs here for the Cobras.
Yeah, good stop there by the Cobras, keeping it a 2-possession game here. So interesting to see what the strategy is for the coaches. Going to have to score quick here to leave enough time.
Definitely, because if you get the ball back in Shiner's hands, they're going to want to milk the clock.
I want to see how Coach Jackson's going to use their offensive playbook right here.
Yeah, I expect to see a lot out of Easton LaRue's arm late in this game.
Trips to the right.
Snap to Easton LaRue, throws quick to Ashton Mater.
He's going to get out of bounds after about a 6-yard gain.
Going to bring up second and 5.
I hope all these young Cobras here on the sideline get healthy. We got four out.
Between Carter Powell, Jace Kretzer,
Chase Williams.
I don't know his name off the top of my head. And Matthew Jansen. Like to see some of those guys get healthy.
Yeah.
Give this freshman team a couple more numbers. Yeah, going to bring up 3rd and 1 after a good gain on the last run.
Looks like we had another cheerleader join us here.
Yeah, with 5 minutes left in this game, you'd like to see the Cobras hurry up a little more, especially being down by 2 possessions.
Got trips to the short side of the field here.
Hand off to Elijah Taylor up the middle. Gonna convert on the first down, I believe.
Yes.
Gonna move the sticks.
Got number 2 Mason Hunt coming in for number 9 Caden Aaron.
First down and 10 from the 27.
Looks like we're putting trips back out to the left side of the field here. Looks like a QB keeper here for Easton LaRue gets met in the backfield, it looks like.
Yeah, for about a 1-yard loss. Gonna bring up 2nd and 11. Clock still rolling. 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
Depending how this play goes, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Jackson calls a timeout to regroup the team.
Definitely. Yeah, it's must right now for the offense. They have to score here. So Coach Dylan Jackson's gonna have to find a play that's gonna work for his team.
Play action.
Throw to Ashton Mater, but falls incomplete.
It looked like it got batted down by number 10 on the Comanches.
Got to bring up 3rd and 11, but that does stop the clock, so it'll give a chance for Coach Jackson to think about a play that he wants to run here, and give the offense plenty of time to get situated.
Definitely.
Looks like we got trips out here to the right side of the field.
Elijah Taylor to the right of LaRue.
The only 2.
LaRue throws complete to Bryce Sykes, who steps out of bounds. Great play there.
I think he got a first down on that.
I believe he did too. Looks like he's gonna convert, moving the sticks here.
Good play on 3rd down by not only Bryce Sykes but also Easton LaRue on the throw.
Yeah, great job.
That's a great job getting out of bounds right there, too, to stop the clock. Oh. Got like a 2-back set here. Oh,
snap over LaRue's head.
Oh, no.
Kicked into the end zone by the Comanches.
It's a safety.
It's going to end up being a safety for the Cobras.
Which is better than a touchdown, which Comanches almost just had.
Yeah, just devastating for the Cobra offense there. It's going to make your score Shiner 18, Industrial 7. Just an unfortunate turn of events for your Cobra offense there. And Shiner's going to get the ball back with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
That's something that these young Cobras need to learn. Don't need to get their head down yet.
Some news from Goliad, Texas. Your 7th grade Industrial Cobras, tough loss against Goliad, losing 14-6. But from what we're hearing from our sources over there in Goliad, it was a hell of a fight. So good game over there, boys, and we wish you luck through the rest of your season, as well as good luck to the 8th grade. I believe they should be playing pretty shortly, so we'll have updates throughout the rest of our broadcast here this afternoon. Mason Hunt to tee up the kick after the safety.
That's a beautiful
Mason
kick
Hunt
right there.
boots one over the top of the Comanche
with a
return
good
man.
Cobra roll. Number 11 for the Comanches stumbles.
Met by Aiden Fitzgerald on the 3-yard line. Great tackle there to give the Cobras a chance to do something. Had a way to hustle down the field all the way from the Cobras 20 to make a tackle at the 3-yard line. Great hustle play by Aiden Fitzgerald there.
Definitely, definitely.
I'm really excited to watch Mason Hunt in the future.
Definitely, and we saw some leg power there on that kick.
At kicker, and he's a utility player everywhere else too.
Yeah, good to just see an athlete on the field for the Cobras.
That's how the kicker is for our varsity too, Bryce Warren.
Yep, playing receiver and corner on varsity as well as kicking our extra points and field goals.
If I'm not mistaken, Mason Hunt not only is kicking field goals and scoring touchdowns here on Thursday nights, but he'll also be running in Sealy on Saturday in the cross-country meet.
You would be correct. Getting done here on Thursday night, watching the game tomorrow night in Goliad, and then heading right back up to the school at 4 in the morning and driving on to Sealy to run 3 miles in a cross-country meet. So that's some dedication if I've ever seen it, boys.
Definitely.
Cobra defense stops that quarterback sneak for about a 4-yard gain. Going to bring out 2nd and 6 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
I'm thinking QB sneak right here again.
I am too. We saw them run it 3 times in a row when they were in trouble earlier, and sure enough, there it is again, the quarterback sneak. But it's going to be stuffed for about a 1-yard gain by the Cobras, so great job. Great job adjusting. Timeout called by Cobras, I believe. Just a reminder, Cobra fans, make sure you're watching our various videos coming throughout the week between our broadcast of games and our weekly sports report. We're trying to get to our 4,000 watch hour mark, so that way we can get some money from YouTube and it goes right back into the Athletic Booster Club. So any watch time is well appreciated. During this timeout, we're going to head to commercial. Thank you for watching Freshman Football on the Cobra Sports Network. Watching Freshman Football on the Cobra Sports Network. Shiner Comanches leading this game 18-7. The Comanches on a sweep onto the right side.
Chased down by number 11, Aiden Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Yeah, great hustle play by that guy once again, chasing down what was almost a sure touchdown to just a 20-yard gain. So great job by Aiden Fitzgerald, showing some of that Cobra pride that we always talk about.
Looks like we have another kid here on the freshman team banged up. I think that's actually one of the ones that brought down from JV, Morgan Mater.
Toss out to this left side, brought down by Gael Garcia after a 2-yard gain. Minute and 45 left on the clock. Coach Feller's calling a timeout for this defense. We're going to head to a quick commercial. Timeout. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. 2nd and 8 for the Comanches. Toss out to the right side. Going to find some open room. Brought down by Elijah Taylor. We got some laundry on the field. Flag on the play.
We got an open mic for you.
Looks like that play is going to be brought back. Holding on the Comanches. Oh, hold on. Personal foul. Face mask on the Cobras. But another personal foul back on the Comanches, so they're offsetting penalties. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Minute and 37 left in this ball game.
Looks like we got a toss
to the right, hit
blown up by number
2, Mason Hunt. One of the athletes we were talking about. Great play by Mason Hunt. Read perfectly and just smokes the running back on the toss. Great job by that young guy. Going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Surprised. Toss to the left here. And that's a great play by number 12.
Gael Garcia. Timeout by the Cobras. It's going to be 4th and 15 when we come back. We're going to take a short commercial break during the timeout. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network. 4th and 14 here. Comanche's lining up in a formation.
I can't believe my eyes right now. I just seen Shiner in a spread.
And it's completed to number 11 for the Comanches to convert on the first down. I don't see any flags on the play. Call there. I mean,
Okay, that is not something I would expect to see from the Shiner team.
absolutely not.
Empty spread.
Just not something that you see from the 1970s style Shiner we know.
Yes, sir.
Walking away from some of that smash mouth football, I guess. Some new breed coaching getting in over there. Coach Bedeker's assistant coaches over there are bringing in some new school.
Yeah, to leave.
And that's going to be ball game for this freshman team. Final score reads Shiner 18, Cobras 7. I mean, we saw a lot of fight out of these freshman Cobras. And their first experience of a team like Shiner, it's good to see them fight to the very end.
You saw a lot. You saw a lot of great glimpses of talent that we've been seeing throughout the year with this team already. But then you've also seen some new players stepping up to make them big plays.
Definitely. And experience is the big thing. These are freshmen playing a JV team, so they're freshmen playing against sophomores and juniors. So it'll be interesting to see as they develop throughout the end of this year, see how they start playing as we get into district play. We're going to run into a quick commercial break before this JV games. Well, we're gonna kill this broadcast and start a new one when the JV game starts. So we'll see you back here in about 10, 15 minutes when the JV game starts against Goliad. You're watching freshman football on the Cobra Sports Network.